Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to our business overview opportunity meeting. My name is Vivien Akubue. I'm a diamond distributor with World Global Network, and I am excited, to be sharing some incredible information with you all today. I live in Texas, in the U.S. And I've been with this company for well over maybe 8, 9 months now. I've kind of lost count. But it has been a fun ride. Just being involved in technology, something I've never really done before. It's eye-opening. It is mind-boggling to even think of what is possible with this opportunity. So I am so glad that you're joining us today. My past life, I worked as an engineer. I have over 13 plus years experience working in oil and gas. And about 4 years ago, I got burned out. I was craving more. I knew there was more, and I was looking for more out there. And a friend of mine had introduced me to a referral business. And at the time, I thank God because my mind was open, and that was my first introduction to entrepreneurship. And it has been a fun ride. I've been part of one or two other businesses, and I did pretty well in those businesses. But I found out about World about 8, 9 months ago. Like I said, a friend of mine had sent me a 2 minutes video. And then a 7 minutes video, and I was just blown away. I called her and I said, okay, you got to tell me more. And first of all, I fell in love with the products. Just the benefits that you get from the products made sense to me because my immediate family would absolutely benefit from it. But then she started talking about some other opportunity, a business opportunity, linked to it. And it all made sense for me. It was a no-brainer. And so I just told myself, I'm sure that there are a lot of people out there like me who will also, see the vision and see what I see. And that was how I got involved. Now, usually we like to start with our income disclosure. And for full income disclosure, visit our website at worldgn.com. And for a lot of you who are not familiar with what we're sharing today, because one thing, we do have a 2 minutes video, commercial video. I'm hoping I can play that just because of the my network is a little slow today from what I can see. But anyways, nothing has ever drastically changed the world the way technology has today. So beyond our habits, our business and passions, a new vision of the world is putting technology at the center of a new human revolution. And really what I'm talking about is the fact that we all know that technology will go viral. It is trending, right? There's always something new about technology. In another 5, 10 months, we're going to have, cars that are self-driven, right? No, you don't need any person to drive the cars. You're going to have robots driving. You're going to have, robots taking care of people. And so when you think of the direction and where technology is headed, you can't just sit on the sidewalks and just watch. You've got to plug in. You've got to be part of what is happening and what is going on. So, and just to give you a little bit of insight of what we're going to be discussing today, I want you to think about this. Are you familiar with, so 2 questions I'm going to ask you. Are you familiar with Fitbit? Now, Fitbit is a device, it's a bracelet that is worn on the wrist. They were founded in 2008, and they're worth about $8 billion today. Now, knowing what you know right now about Fitbit, right? What $8 billion. If I could take you back in time to when they first got started and I got you plugged into the company and I tell you that for every single product that they sell in any part of the world, that you're going to be paid a certain percentage, would you have gotten involved? Would you have said yes or no? And I tell you, a majority of the people will say yes. Why not? And so really, the opportunity I'm going to share with you today is absolutely tied or similar to that of Fitbit. The only difference is the device that I'm going to be, discussing with you today is a device that was pre-launched in the US about 12 months ago. It is revolutionizing the healthcare industry, home-based business, and revolutionizing technology. And so this opportunity is new. In fact, you are privileged and blessed to be on this call or to be listening to me right now, because 99% of the entire world have no idea the information that I'm going to share with you. The company that is At the center of this device that we're going to be discussing is World Global Network, and the technology that it uses, or the device and the products used, it's called the live sensing technology. And so for those of you who are not familiar with World Global Network, it's a company that has been around for about 6 years. They were pre-launched in the US 12 months ago. As of 2015, 2016, they were worth $157 million. They're also debt-free. They're publicly listed under the name of WCOR, meaning that you can buy shares, okay, as we speak. They're also a global company. They drop ship to 195 countries, and they have 15 offices worldwide. Their headquarters is in Miami, Florida. They're also in partnership with Toshiba. So Toshiba, you and I know Toshiba to be a Fortune 500 company. Yeah, the Toshiba. And Toshiba is worth over $50 billion. When they first heard about this technology, they wanted to buy the company. But thank God our CEO had a completely different vision. And so Toshiba decided to do their research for about 7-8 months, and they came back and said, listen, if we can't buy your company, we absolutely have to partner with you. And so we are in partnership with Toshiba. And I love this quote by Bill Gates. He says, the secret of success in business is in detecting where the world will go and getting there first. And come on now, you all know Bill. He's one of the richest, wealthiest, guys in the world. When people like him talk, we better listen. And the question is, where is the world headed? It's what we call wearable technology. For those of you who are not familiar with wearable technology, it's any device you wear on any part of your body. It can be an eyewear, a hearable, a wristband, a token. It provides feedback on what's going on the inside of your body. And so this is where the world is headed. Wearable technology, it's trending. When you see people now, a lot of people have a wrist, some kind of wristband on their wrist that helps them to monitor their wellness, fitness, people who are into exercising. You have them wearing a device that kind of gives them feedback on how well or how horribly they're doing, right? And so it is trending. It is going to go viral. But this is what the experts have to say. According to the Forbes, Time Magazine, Business Insider, Wall Street Journal, take a look at the trend. According to Wall Street Journal, the number of devices that were shipped out in 2013 increased from 8 million to about 123 million in 2016. So that's the trend, is an upward trend. Also, as of 2016, the industry itself was worth $14 billion. And according to Forbes, by 2020, it's going to grow to $34 billion. So you're looking at a $20 billion growth in the next 2 years. Pause for a second and think about this. $20 billion at stake. Now, this has never been done before. No technology company has given individuals like you and I the opportunity to benefit from their profit. Never been done. This is going to be the first time. Look at the Apples, the Samsungs, the IBMs, the Dells. They make their hundreds of billions of dollars and it goes straight back into their pockets. So this is the first time that a technology company would allow individuals like you and I to benefit from their technology, from their profit, really. And so that is why it's important to plug in, because one thing I want you to know is you're at the right place at the right time. And if you haven't seen our 2 minutes video, I so want to click on that link, but honestly, I don't want to, stretch this presentation. So make sure you get with the person who invited you, ask them to send you our 2 minute video so you can watch it. It tells you everything you need to know about our device. And the device is what we call the Hilo LX. Hilo stands for Health and Lifestyle Oracle. It is a game changer. It is the most advanced wearable device out there in the market. Because for some of you who are familiar with some other devices like the Fitbit, the Garmin, the iWatch, they measure your physical measurements like your steps, your calories, your distance walked. Now, the Hilo LX, in addition to measuring your physical measurements, will also measure your vitals. So we say it's a real-time health monitoring device because it will provide all your vitals real-time. And to think that we live in a fast-paced world where everything is quick and fast and we want it done now, we have drive-thrus and drive-bys, right? and to have a device that will work with our current lifestyle, but at the same time help you manage your lifestyle in the future is just phenomenal, really, if you ask me. And as of right now, our Hilo LX is our flagship product. It's able to measure your heart rate, your breath rate, your mood and energy level, your calories, your steps. It can also measure blood pressure. All right. And you know what they say about blood pressure. It's a silent killer. It can creep up on you when you least expect it. A lot of young people are losing their lives because they don't even think that they have high blood pressure. Okay. And it gives me concern, you know, honestly, to think that a lot of people don't even know what their vitals are from one, you know, like year in, year out. They have no clue, except when, you know, they visit the doctor's office or they go for their annual checkup. And that's really sad, because I want you to envision this. Can you imagine driving your cars, your vehicles, without any dashboard? You can't tell when you run out of oil. You can't tell when you run out of gas. You can't tell when your car needs to be serviced. You know, you're just driving. You can't tell how fast you're going. That would be insane. You can't even function, because how do you know exactly what's going on with the vehicle? And it's exactly the same thing with our, you know, our bodies. You know, our body is a superpower machine, and yet people go day to day and have no clue what's going on the inside of their body. That's a lot of risk. I bet you in the next 5 years to 10 years, our kids are going to ask us, so really, daddy, mommy, there was a time when you had no clue what was going on the inside of your body. What were you guys thinking? You know, they're going to think we were crazy for not even having a clue. And so the truth about it is, this is the future. Whether you and I like it or not, is where the world is headed. We also have our Hilo LX Plus, and this is a different product line that we offer. It measures pretty much the same thing as the Hilo LX. The difference is it has, like you can see on the slide, you can see the highlight. It has the clinical grade sensors. And so it will help to provide even more detailed readings or measurements, okay, that you get based on your vitals. And also, to clarify, like I mentioned earlier, our device works with the technology known as the live sensing technology. So you're wearing it on your wrist, and it's able to sense exactly what's going on the inside of your body. That data is transferred to a cell phone. So you need a cell phone to pair with your device. It works with Bluetooth. All right. So that data is interpretable and readable by you and I on the cell phone. All right. So the Hilo LX Plus, you can order yours right now. But what excites me is what we have coming out in a couple of weeks. And if you notice at the bottom of the slide, we've been also in the news lately on social media. We've been everywhere. The news stations or the channels can't get enough of us. We've been on Fox. We've been on the Today Show, NBC, CBS. And we're also featured at the CES. Now, CES is a consumer electronics show, and this is the largest technology show in the entire world. And it happens once every year in Vegas, usually in January. And so a couple of weeks ago, we were actually in Vegas, and we had our own booth. And this would be the first time in history ever for a company in our space, okay, direct selling, to be featured at the CES. And so we made history. Also coupled with the fact that we had an amazing announcement while we were at the CES. And we just announced a first ever non-invasive blood sugar trend. And I want you to remember this. Our device, the Hilo LX, was already voted the #1 best product in all of direct selling as of 2017. There are over 10,000 registered companies, all right, in the entire world in direct selling. And our device, the Hilo LX, was voted the #1 best product. And that tells you relevance. It tells you that it is a huge market demand for what we offer. And to think that we just made history again in January is like, oh my God, somebody hold me. And so first ever non-invasive blood sugar trend, that is already available. We're actually going through the beta test right now. So in the next couple of weeks, we're going to start doing those measurements. We just made history with this announcement. And this is personal for me because my dad was diabetic. To think that 422 million people, adults, are diabetic, okay, in the entire world, meaning that 1 out of every 11 person is diabetic. We're not even talking about the pre-diabetics yet. But what about the people who are obese, the ones who have migraines, the ones who can't go to sleep, the ones who have some kind of sugar addiction? This device will help them, track and monitor exactly their blood sugar measurements to help them change their lifestyle, meaning that every single human being on the planet needs the Hilo device. And that is how massive and huge this opportunity is. And you know what? We're just getting started. This is just the surface. We haven't even scratched the surface yet. So this is perfect timing for a lot of you who are listening to me for the first time. You've got to plug in. You can't wait. Before the rest of the world, the remaining 99% come to find out about this opportunity, you need to be ahead of the game. Now, we also have these accessories, the germanium stones. I encourage you to Google germanium when you get the chance. It's the number 32 element on the periodic table. And the stones help to improve the function of your Hilo. They fit very snugly on the band of your Hilo, and when it touches your body, what it does is it improves your blood circulation. So for people who have inflammations, who have pain, who have arthritis, it will help to ease that pain. You can also get your band, if you love colors like I do, switch out the colors on your bands and coordinate your outfit. Now, I'm going to talk about another product that is huge, phenomenal, and this one excites me really. And it was one of the other reasons why I said, you know what, this totally makes sense. Now, think about the number of mobile phone users in the world. As of right now in the world, China is number one, and then we have India, we have the US, and then we have Nigeria in Africa. Billions, and this is data from 2013 to 2019. You have over 5.07 billion people who use cell phones. All right, so with that in mind, I'm going to play a video, which again, I'm hoping that this works with my my system today. And let me know, just give me a yes if you can see my screen. Can you see it? Yes?
Did you know that every day we experience the effects of an invisible enemy called electrosmog? Huge numbers of electrowaves hit our bodies, causing damage to our cells and amplifying stress and low mood sensations. But there's a solution. This is Biozen, the first sticker antenna that reduces the harmful effects of electrosmog. Biozen is scientifically and medically proven to protect you against mobile radiation. It uses the latest innovations in layered thin chip technology to actively protect your body against all your electrically powered devices 24/7. No matter how or why you use your devices, Biozen is scientifically verified to reduce magnetic field gradients, defend against changes in your blood profile, and lower your body's stress levels. Here's how Biozen works. Our bodies use low frequencies for internal communication. Frequencies are Biozen samples these peaks in suppression, making electromagnetic for bodies. What is the result? Your body is under less stress. Find peace of mind with Biozen.
Okay, so I know some of you were, if you saw that video, I'm hoping you did. You were, you heard terms like electromagnetic field, you heard terms like electrosmog. Simply put, we're talking about radiation. Now, I want you to take a look at the back of my phone. You see the little green triangle? That is what we call the Biozen. The Biozen is an anti-radiation sticker chip. It fits on all your devices, your electronics at home, anything that uses battery. The truth about it is, as wonderful and as amazing as technology is, we've got to be cautious because we're constantly in front of a device, okay, a computer, a phone, your router, your printer. There's always something, emitting radiation around us. And a lot of us don't pay attention to it, but it's actually detrimental to your health. And so with the Biozen, it helps to flatten the electromagnetic wave, meaning that it reduces the harmful effect of the radiation on the body. And some of us don't know this, but radiation is your number 2 cause of cancer. And we wonder why cancer is on the increase every day, right? But this Biozin is not just another device, another tool. It's been certified to be a class 1 medical device, meaning that it's been proven to actually work. Okay, so medically, scientifically, and even biologically, it is safe for you to use. And that excites me because every single household, every single human, okay, 5.07 billion people out of 7 billion people on the planet needs the Biozin. Can you imagine how huge and massive that is? All right. And so the Biozin is a must-have because the class 1 medical device, and if you're not familiar with that, means that we are at the top of the leaderboard, meaning that we have zero risk, okay, in terms of medically and biologically, it is safe to use, it's been certified, it's been proven. And if you don't know this, your phones have a disclaimer. If you've also been following the news, it's been in the news lately. It was on ABC, it was on CNN, okay? Research about the danger of cell phones. And it's been confirmed by the World Health Center that cell phones does emit radiation. And that can lead to cancer because of constant usage. And so if you don't know this, please know it. Your phones also have a disclaimer that says to hold the phone, have a separation from your body of at least 5 millimeters at every single time. Some of us don't even know there's a disclaimer. Talk more of following the instructions, right? And so some men still put their phones in their pockets. Some women put their phones in their bra. You can't have your phone next to you. Avoid answering calls, okay? And some of us don't remember. So if you can't remember and you can't do or follow whatever instructions they've given you, the best thing you can do is get the Biozin. And to be honest with you, I bought a bundle of the Biozin and I stock it on every single device in my home because I'm thinking about my kids. They have cell phones, they have tablets and computers, right? They're always in front of something. And I made sure I have it on every single device in my home. You got to do what you can while you can, all right? And so the Biozin, I mean, amazing product, really exciting because we are pushing this one really hard. And Fabio Galdi, he is our CEO and president, and he is the genius behind all the phenomenal products I just shared with you. And he's had over 20 years experience in technology and communications. He's also received lots of awards and recognitions, and he is surrounded by these tech geniuses. Alexandro Sanatore is our COO and co-founder, and you have Antonio De Rosa, our chief design officer. And I want you to take a look at the bottom of this slide. Antonio received the CES Awards 2 years in a row. And if you know anyone who is into technology, ask them what that means. That is huge. It's a big deal, actually. And so for me, it kind of excites me, gives me more confidence to know that we have, these geniuses behind our designs and our product. Us as a company, we've been ranked as a top-rated company. We are a AAA+ company. Out of 10,000 registered companies, only 25 companies get a AAA+ rating, and we happen to be one of those companies. We're also amongst the top solid 100 direct selling companies to work for, and our product, the Hilo LX, was voted the #1 best product in the entire world. And remember what I said earlier, we are also a global company. Okay, open in 195 countries. Yes, meaning that you and I are international business people. We can go and open cities and open states and open countries. I want you to think of what is possible with this opportunity. This is huge and massive. We're talking technology. There is so much money to be made out of this opportunity. I mean, with the phenomenal products that we offer, you can't even imagine what is possible. It is beyond a lot of us. So begin to think outside you. It's the countries and the nations that we're going to open and we're going to introduce these products to. So you see why this is a lifetime opportunity, never been done before. Okay, so for me, that is sometimes when I think about it, I still can't go to sleep. All right, because I am dreaming big. And so I've talked about the company, I've talked about the products, we've talked about the trends, the timing is perfect. Our team, amazing. We have private Zoom meetings online. And so sometimes we have people from all over the world joining on these Zoom meetings. So you can even build your business from home, all right? Gives you that time freedom. And that's not to say you can't do live meetings, you can. But absolutely, you take advantage of the whole technology, whole shebangs, if you like, and just grow and just, explode. And then I've talked about the management team. Next, I'm going to talk about our compensation plan. So, two things. You can either be a customer or you can join our customer referral program, okay? First of all, you don't need to pay anything to join, all right? You just order your products and you're in. You can just, hey, I want to order the product. I like it. I want to use it. You're welcome to do that. Or you say, I want to order the products, but I also want to join your customer referral program, meaning that you are referring the product and sharing with people that you know in your network. And guess what? You get paid in the process. I mean, it's like eating your cake and having it, right? Because we do the referral thing every single day. I'm constantly referring my friends to restaurants and to shops. And when they go to the restaurants to eat, I don't get a call from the owner saying, hey, Vivien, because you referred a friend, I'm going to pay you. But World Global Network is going to pay you for referring people to the products. And three things you want to do. First of all, you're listening to me and you're like, Vivien, I love the whole idea. I want to get plugged in. You want to get with the person who invited you. Get with them and plug in through them, okay? Meaning that you sign up, you register, you order your products. And that makes you a team member once you do that. Now, the next thing you want to do, okay, our system is based on a binary. And when I say based on the binary, it's simple. Everybody join, go bring your two. So as soon as you join, you're going to get a replicated website. The system will, provide you with your own personal website for building your business. And all you have to do is go get two people to order the products through your website. Once you do that, you become a team builder, all right? And as a team builder, next thing you want to do, all right. Now, even before you become a team builder, these are the packages that you need to order from. So we have different packages. We have the personal, we have the builder, and we have the professional. Now, the personal, like it says, is personal, right? You can get the Biozine personal pack. Is a pack of 10 Biozines with 2 extra, 12 for $4.90. Or you can get the Hilo LX personal pack. It's a single box of Hilo, 1 band kit and 1 germanium kit for $3.49. And you can see the savings that you get. You can also get the Hilo LX Plus, the personal pack of 1 box of Hilo LX Plus, 1 band kit and 1 germanium kit for $5.49. Okay. And the second packs that you can get from is what we call the builder level. And if you truly want to come in and build the business, this is the level you want to come in on. And I'm going to share with you the benefits for doing that. But you can come in with the Biozine builder pack. Is a 30-pack Biozine with 8 free packs, so 38 for $1,470. Or you can come in with the Hilo LX builder pack, 4 boxes of Hilo LX, 4 band kits and 4 germanium kits for $1,349. Or you can come in with the Hilo mix, all right? It's 2 boxes of Hilo LX, 2 boxes of Hilo LX Plus, 4 boxes of the band kit, 4 germanium kits, $1,749. Or you can join with the Hilo LX Plus. So 4 boxes of Hilo LX Plus, 4 band kits, 4 germanium kits for $2,099. And I'll talk about the last one before I tell you the benefits. The professional level pack is absolutely amazing. You know why? Because you get your returns almost immediately. You get 42 free Biozine sticker chips. Now, these Biozines, the one thing I love about them is you can sell them individually. A single pack for about $50, okay? So if you buy a bundle of it, you can retail single packs, okay? I do that a lot, actually. So you can absolutely do the same thing. But with this professional pack, you're actually going to make a savings of $2,945 because you will get a total of 72 Biozines. And if you were selling them individually, that would be 72 times 50, which is about $3,200. So you've pretty much recovered your costs or, for doing the investment or getting into the business almost right away. And that is the thing that excites me about the professional pack. And we didn't have this pack when most of us came in, right? But you have the opportunity and take advantage of it because you still have 4 free Hilo LX Plus. Now, the reason I said the builder or the professional pack is the best bundle to get on board with is because if you truly want to build this as a business, you want to come in and you want to have inventory. It's going to give you inventory, meaning that when you talk to people about the opportunity, you can let them have an extra pack that you have instead of waiting for 2 weeks to receive theirs, right? So that whenever they receive their pack, they can return it back to you. Now you can, when you have the extra packs, you can also give it out to family, friends, or your friends or family members, or you can retail it. Okay, but guess what? You can also earn up to 20% of your team's volume commission, as opposed to just earning 10% if you come in with the personal packs. Okay, so I know it's kind of a lot to take in, but the good thing is we're recording this webinar, so you can always go back and listen to it. So the builders packs or the professional packs are the best ones to join with, because you don't want to leave any money on the table. Plus the fact that you have that what do you call it, opportunity to have your inventory and also to retail the product. Now, remember, when you join, you order your bundles and then you become a team builder. When you have 2 people order the products through you, the next thing you want to do is you want to help your 2 people go get their 2 people each. All right. So you join, you get your 2 people, and then you help your 2 people go get their 2 people each. As soon as you do that, you become a team developer. And this is the most important structure in this company. This is kind of like the only required structure, really, because the rest of it is the volume that you bring in. When you become a team developer, you unlock the company's compensation plan. You begin to rank up in the company. You begin to earn all the benefits and all the incentives that you ought to earn. And so the first thing you want to do is go become a team developer. Don't do anything else until you become a team developer, okay? Remember that. Now, this slide explains what we call the check match. World Global Network will pay you a check match from your 1st generation to your 10th generation. So assuming I join the company right now and I have Mary as my 1st generation, and Mary signs up Joe as her, her 1st generation. Mary's my 1st generation and Joe is my 2nd generation. All the way down to my 10th generation is how deep World Global Network will pay you a check match. All right. And I've never heard of a company that will pay you 10 generations deep. I've heard about 3 and 4, not 10. So this is absolutely phenomenal. Our system is simple and it is lucrative. You just need to put in the time, the hard work, and I bet you at the end of the day, it's going to pay off. Now, another cool thing is when you join and you become a team developer, I want you to see the different ranks and the levels in our company. First, you have silver, you have gold, platinum, and then diamond. Diamond is the first leadership level. At a diamond, you make an average of $8,000 to $10,000 with hard work and dedication. Okay, you got to put in the work. And then you have double diamond, you have grand diamond, and then you have president. And our upline is a president. A president makes an average of $42,000 a month, okay? And then you have double president, grand president, and then president millionaire. A president millionaire makes an average of about $130,000 a month, okay? And how many of you think that is cool? I want you to remember this. It doesn't matter how much I mention right now. If your goal is just to make $2,000 extra a month and you're good, you have come to the right place. If your goal is to make $10,000 a month and you're happy, absolutely you've come to the right place, because we're going to help you achieve that. Now, if your goal is to go all the way to the top, okay, like some of us, then also you have come to the right place, okay, because we will help you win. And that's the one thing I love about this company. We are a solid team. We support each other. We work together. We do host this private Zoom meetings. And so if you have your network, you have your friends or people that you're thinking about already, invite them to the webinars and we'll do the talking for you. Okay, there's several other ways that the company pays. Okay, I'm going to touch on them really quick. The first one is what we call the fast sales. When you join and you get your replicated website, any person you introduce to the opportunity, they go order the products through your website, you get paid 10%, okay, of anything they purchase. 2, you also earn either 10% or 20% of your team's volume commission, all right, depending on how you join. And then 3, you get a check match from your 1st generation to your 10th generation. Okay. Now your team's volume commission, the 10-20% is all the way to infinity. That's separate. The check match is from your first generation to your 10th generation. We also have what we call the team developer pool bonus, and this is an amazing one because you can get your return on investment exactly the same month you joined the opportunity. All you have to do is rank up to team developer. So if you're able to do it within 7 days, the company, you get 3 shares and your sponsor will get 3 shares. All right. And if you are not able to do it within 7 days, you have 30 days to achieve it. If you're able to become a team developer within 30 days, you get 1 share and your sponsor gets 1 share. Now, you don't want to stop there. You want to help the people who are directly under you to go rank up to team developer within 7 days, because when you do that, you continue to get additional 3 shares. Okay, there's no limit. So if you're able to help 10 people become team developers, you get what? 3 times 10. 30 plus your 3 shares, that's 33 shares. At the end of the month, the company will assign a figure, an amount per share. Okay, in November it was $218. So if at the end of the month, assuming you have 9 shares, that will be 9 times 218, almost $2,000 bonus. It has nothing to do with your commission. Your commission is completely separate from that. Okay, but that's another way that you can earn your money back really fast. So I encourage you, take advantage of this. Absolutely worth it. Great opportunity. And then I'm going to talk about our loyalty membership. Now, loyalty membership is $59 every month. This is kind of your overhead. If you owned your own business, a traditional business, you're going to pay electricity. You're going to pay you're going to pay your workers. You're going to pay rent. So your $59 kind of takes care of your overhead, okay? It's for your website maintenance. Remember, we drop ship to 195 countries. So you don't have to worry about the product shipping to a customer who is in China, because the system and the company takes care of that. Okay, so, and what I love about this is you're not just paying the $59 and walking away. You're paying $59, but you get all the benefits. Everything you see on this slide, you also benefit from it. So you get a protection plan on your product. You get access to the Hilo app Pro. And I didn't really talk about this, but this is another component of what we offer. We have our own Hilo App Store, similar to your Google Play Store and your Apple App Store. So great opportunity where we have our own API license, developing all manner of medical apps right now. You and I will have access to all those medical apps. And so you have access for up to 5 people if you do your loyalty membership, but you also get 75 points every month, okay? 75 points equates to $75, all right? And the points that you accrue, you can use that to shop at the company's store, buy additional product, and retail it. So you're really not losing anything. You're getting your money back for the $59 that you pay. And then, I mean, a great opportunity. Take advantage of it. Absolutely worth it. And it's also the minimum way that you can stay active. It's important to stay active for you to get paid, all right? And so we have what we call the blue plan, the red plan. The blue plan is for people who live in the US, in Canada, and in Europe. If you live in Africa, in South America, and in Asia, chances are you fall under the red plan. So it's important to get with the person who invited you to clarify the difference between the blue and the red plan. Okay, but however, to stay active, at least make sure you have your loyalty membership. That will keep you active if you're on the red plan. If you're on the blue plan, make sure you have your loyalty membership, and one person in your front line has a loyalty membership. If you do that, you stay active, you get paid every cycle. And these are our top leadership. Chad and Nat Pernaputra, they are our global master distributors, and these were the first couple that said yes to this opportunity. And in 12 months, wow, they have done phenomenally well. When they signed up, they also signed up their daughter and their son-in-law, Chad and Atida Chong. And these are a young couple that live in California. They were the first couple that brought this opportunity to the US. Okay, and then we have our double president millionaires. Okay, and then we have our president millionaires at the bottom. Now, I'd like to share a story. So Jeremy Romer, one of our president millionaires, he used to drive Uber when he was first introduced to this opportunity. He didn't want to do it. He wasn't interested. Eventually, he changed his mind, but he didn't even have the money to invest. And so he had to borrow the money from his dad. So he borrowed the money, 1,350 from his dad to join. And wait till you see the next slide. I also like to share the story of Wow. Wow is 18 years old. She's from Thailand. And when she heard about this opportunity, she wanted to do it so badly. And she was 17 at the time. And so she had to join through her mom. She wasn't even legally allowed to join the business because you have to be 18 and above to build this opportunity. And so she built the business, and in 12 months, as I speak to you, she's the youngest paid millionaire in all of direct selling. Yes, 10,000 registered companies, over 108 million people, all right, in this opportunity. And she is the youngest paid. And I hear people tell me or share all kinds of excuses, and I'm looking at them, I'm confused because I'm thinking, an 18-year-old girl can do this? Are you serious? All you need to do is believe and go make it happen. That's really all you need. And that's the next slide I was telling you about. And that is Jeremy Romer. He went from driving Uber to becoming a millionaire in 12 months. And isn't that phenomenal? I mean, amazing, amazing, amazing. And next to him is Chad and Atida. They are the young couple from California. And in 12 months, they made almost $6 million. And when you look at this, anything is possible because we're talking technology. And already shared about Nat and Chanida, but they are our global master distributors. And when you get the chance, I encourage you to Google the top 200 earners, in direct selling. And in just 12 months, or a little over 12 months of building this business, Nat and Chanida actually ranked number 2. Okay, highest paid. They made 1.2 million last month. And their daughter and son-in-law, Chad and Atida, made 750,000. They're number 4, ranked number 4 in all of direct selling. And so this is massive. And we are talking technology, so anything is possible. We also have a couple of other people, about 11, 12 of them. Out of the top 200 earners, 12 of them are from World Global Network. And we're just getting started. This is just 12 months. Can you imagine what's going to happen in another 24 months and another 6 months and another 12 months, right? Massive, massive opportunity for you and I. And so these were previous promotions that we did in the company. Our top leaders earned supercars, and the titles of these vehicles came in their names, so they actually own the vehicles. We also have our private jet program. If you hit the rank of President Millionaire one time with World Global Network, you qualify to fly in a private jet to different parts of the world. And very exciting. I am so looking forward to that program. And we also earn our Diamond Live Holidays. Punta Cana is coming up in April, between the 7th and the 11th. And you need to get on board so that we can all go to Punta Cana. It's in Dominican Republic. I've never been there, but I hear it is exotic, okay? So we need to make arrangements so we're all there. And our opportunity is revolutionary. The company is out there disrupting everything you think you know about what is normal in direct selling. This is different. I have never seen a company like this before. And just a quick recap on everything I've been sharing with you. No competitors, no joining fee, no requalifications. We are a category creator, open in 195 countries, 21% binary. Okay, 600,000 weekly maximum, a check match for 10 generations, and luxury trips, car bonuses. We're publicly listed, unbelievable retention, and our system is simple and is lucrative. 2 organizations is all you have to build. You get on board, you go get your 2, and after that, you can keep adding people directly under you, but the minimum requirement is 2 people directly under you. And if you've listened to me and you're like, oh my God, Vivien, this makes sense, why not? Please get with the person who invited you and go register. Let's lock arms and let's go create our own waves. If you do that, then perfectly, you have taken advantage of positioning and timing, because in every binary system, you want to take advantage of the positioning and the timing. You don't want to take too long, okay? And remember, it's a win-win-win. You got nothing to lose. You just order your product and you're in. Now, some of you may have questions. I'm going to open it up at the end. We'll take a couple of questions, not a whole lot. We can address your questions just to get you plugged in. And then some of you who are listening are thinking, it is great, I love it, but I don't have the time, I don't have the money. We also appreciate you for joining us. The one thing we ask you to do is, please, if you know one or two people who may be interested in the opportunity, we love referrals. Please refer them to the person who invited you, and truly, truly, we will appreciate you for that. Now, the fourth kind of people are the ones who sit on the fence. You don't do anything. You don't join. You don't refer. You just sit. And in 3 months, you come back and say, hey, Vivien, I think I'm ready. Or, hey, Grace, I think I'm ready. Hey, you know what? You don't want to do that. You know why? We are builders. We do this every day. There's 7.1 billion people on the planet. And guess what? We're going to find people who want to build, who want to open cities and open countries. Now, don't take too long, because if we find a builder tomorrow, a really big time networker, you know what? They're going to get on board. They're going to bring 1,000 people. And chances are, if you plug in right away, you're going to benefit from the 1,000 people. But if you sit on the fence and then you come join us in 3 months, chances are you're going to miss out from the 1,000 people that they bring. And you don't want to do that. You want to benefit all the way, okay? You want to position yourself. I like to close out with these quotes by two amazing guys. I love to follow successful people. And Salih Kasheng is the second richest man in all of Asia. And he says, when something new appears and only 5% knows about it, start on it quickly so you can have the early advantage. We're talking early advantage here. We're talking first comers advantage is what you have. Take advantage of it. And I like what Richard Branson had to say. He says, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes. Then learn how to do it later. So don't take too long. Plug in. Again, it's a win-win-win. You got nothing to lose. Order your products, position yourself, and then we'll teach you what to do. We'll train you. We'll show you, what we got going on, all the resources and tools that you have, so you can take advantage of it. And so I just want to thank every single one of you for joining us today. If you're listening to me, I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me. Take advantage of this opportunity. They say opportunity comes but once. I remember when Microsoft first went public, and a couple of my colleagues came into the office. I mean, it's still very vivid in my mind. And they said, hey, Vivien, we're going to buy stocks and shares and all that. And I'm like, what? I was amongst the naysayers. I said, forget it. It's not going to work. Do you know a couple of them are millionaires today as we speak? Yes. That is what happens when you plug in early. First comers advantage. So I encourage you. For me, I refuse to sit on the sidewalks. I am going to build this all the way to the top. Join me and let's create our own waves. We have the opportunity. The timing is perfect. And I mean, in the next 6 years, this industry is projected to grow to $612 billion in 6 years. So, I mean, come on, there's a lot at stake, okay? So plug in, and thank you so much for listening to me again. For a full income disclosure, visit our website at worldgn.com. And stay back if you have a question. And thank you all so much.